February 9th, 1981. My present state is such that this consciousness and all this physical suffering are unbearable. I am prepared to dispose of it right now. This is the state of affairs. Nevertheless, people come here, and these talks emanate out of the consciousness. I am addressing you as consciousness. You are the godly consciousness. I am not concerned with your bodily affairs, but you listen from the body-mind standpoint. It is quite natural. I am telling you about the consciousness. In my true state, if I had been aware of consciousness at the moment of the body formation taking place, I would have rejected it. But at that highest state, such knowledge is not there, and this body formation and consciousness are both spontaneous. Maharaj, would you please explain how we can dive further into that consciousness? How long have you been following spirituality? For the last 10 years? Who were your guides or gurus? Mostly I was reading. I had a guru in Delhi. Who is employing the body and the name given to it? That is what I want to discover. You need not go in search of it. It will be spontaneous, but you have to wait. I had to wait such a long time to meet you. I will wait. Now, understand the subtle difference. What are you, and what do you understand to be you? The body is not you. The name is not you. The body is the food you have consumed. The taste of it is the knowledge I am. That is the self, the feeling I am. That is the love to be. How amazing, how incredible. It has no name, but you give it many names. It is the self, Atman, the love to be. That love to be is all pervading. Heaven and hell, countries and houses, these are all concepts. There were rock and earth. A concept was employed and buildings were built. Before you conceptualize anything, you are. Even before the knowingness, you are. You have only to apperceive this knowingness, the love to be, the self. Who will be listening to such dialogues? Only the self in the body has the urge to understand. People hasten to this place, traveling from distant countries, leaving their families for the time being, because the self wants to know itself. February 11th, 1981. I studied the 5-jeweled ornament. I have understood. It was a very precious gem, and the ultimate product was that diadem. I have understood the value of that, but I am not that. The 5 gems are the 5 elemental body and consciousness, which I considered myself to be. It is very precious because it has the value of the cosmos. I recognize it, and in the process of recognition, I know that I am not that. Now I rarely speak, and when I speak, rarely does anyone understand. You might collect a lot of words, but will they remain with you? You are bereft of words and the meaning of words. You are not a personality. That birth principle, which gives rise to the consciousness, is not conditioned. It has come spontaneously and manifest as consciousness. How caught up you are with the world. Until yesterday, you did not have knowledge of your existence, and today you are loquacious. You are speaking so loudly, and you claim that you are Brahman. I know that I have to understand all this play of consciousness and conclude that this is like the child of a barren woman. How are you going to catch that child of a barren woman? Just be in your beingness. February 12th, 1981. Nothing in the world is of any use to me. That very identity with which you try to understand everything is unreal. Daily, you have to convince yourself about yourself. You have to carry out your life, first of all, assuring yourself that you are. Nothing has happened except the knowingness, only a pinprick of knowingness against the background of your innate nature of no knowingness. And this is of no help at all. I don't have any identity arising out of consciousness. Presently, this body is undergoing a lot of agony, dizziness and pain. All these things are happening at the physical level. In spite of this state, the talk comes out inspiringly. What permits that? It is the guna, the beingness. That beingness not only experiences your visits here, but it also experiences various changes and transformations in the body and in the world. Sometimes I experience the state of lying in some rubbish, and other times I experience that people are worshiping me. But that is all in the realm of consciousness. I realize this is all the outcome of that birth principle, I am. Will the space and the stars feel unhappy about the dirt in the world? It is part of the game in that universal space. Consciousness is subtler than space. You are bent on having knowledge at the most mundane level, but whatever knowledge you collect is bound to disappear. There is only one truth in the world, and that is that everything is unreal. I am the unmanifested talking through the manifest. When the body, the mind, the vital breath drop off, nothing happens. Only I, the Absolute, prevail always. No knowledge is called for to understand this truth, because that knowledge is innate. What you have learned here will be your guide. The sprouting will take place. February 13th, 1981. I have so many questions to ask that it is chaotic. Your questions are regarding the concepts of others. Ask questions only regarding yourself. I don't know myself. How can I reach that point? How can I come to that? The fact that you do not know yourself is very appropriate. You are not the body, nor the name of the body. Therefore, how can you know yourself? How can I experience myself? Is it because of the body that you do not see yourself? Perhaps because I am. I am leading you in that direction. You are. Because you are, your world is. You are lost in the names and titles imprinted on that world. Give up the habit of labeling whatever you are. Be what you were prior to the label or title. Be that. Is it intuitive, not of the mind? Don't employ the mind. Do nothing. Should you not be aware? That awareness will be there provided you are. You must give up all you have read and heard and just be. Don't be carried away by concepts. Truth is eternal. Whatever you can grasp is unreal. Even your experience that you are is not your true nature. You, as the Absolute, are not this I amness, but presently you have to abide in your I amness. I feel afraid because you have assumed something as I am, which actually you are not, and that is why you are afraid. Suppose you find a diamond ring on the road and you pocket it. Since it is not yours, a fear overcomes you. When you put on an identity that is not yours, you are afraid. When you are the pure I amness only, there is no fear. Presently, you are this I am, but this I am is not the truth. Whatever you are prior to the appearance of I am, that is your true nature.